Hello and welcome to the second part of week 2 for the Christmas Around the World Crochet Along with Bizzy Crochet. I am going to be using, as usual, I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. It's going to be in a light taupe and ivory and a sun golden color. We are going to be working on our candles in this video. So we're going to be starting with the lighter brown color because we are going to be creating, I guess what I'm calling the candle holders or the base of the candles. We'll be joining in the corner with a chain 1, single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet. Just need to get this organized. There we go. All right, and in each one of these stitches going across to establish the light brown, we're just going to do a single crochet in each single crochet. So at the end of this round, we will have a total of 51 stitches per side. And you will actually treat this exactly like round 23, which was just like this, just single crocheting in each stitch going around. Round 24 is complete. I have 51 stitches per side. I'm going to slip stitch to my corner now and chain 2. This is going to count as our first half double crochet. And we're going to put another half double crochet, a chain 3, and 2 half double crochets into that corner. All right, half double crochet into the first 2. You're going to skip 3 stitches, and in this one you will treble. And what we're creating here is the base of our candle holder. Double, 3 half double crochets, and this is all happening in that one stitch. Another double, and a treble. So in essence, what we're creating is a flat fan. A fan is created when you put 6 or 7 of the same stitch into one stitch, and that usually humps over and rounds out. But this one, we want this to make it look like it is a flat, kind of like the cup of a bottom of a candle holder. So that's why we went with a flat fan as opposed to one that was going to round over. All right, so we're going to skip 3 stitches again, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to half double crochet into the next. Okay, we're going to do that again. We're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, treble, double, 3 half double crochets, 1 double, and a treble, all in one stitch. Skipping 3, half double crochet in the next. Skipping 3, do the next base. Treble, double, half 3 times, double, and a treble. Skipping 3 and half in the next. Okay, so these should have basically, I mean, it's going to have a tiny little hump to it, but that's only because we're working so many stitches in one spot. Excuse me. But you should have a fairly flat base to work off for our next round, which we're going to start working on the actual candles themselves. After this round, you can go ahead and cut off your color, but when you get over to the end of this side, you're going to half double crochet into that last single, and then you'll do 2 halves, chain 3, 2 halves in each of the corners. Go ahead and continue this established repeat pattern going across, and I will meet you back up over here where you slip stitch to your first chain 2, which is your first half double crochet, and then you can cut off your color. All right, after you complete round 25, make sure that you have 6 flat fans going around across each side, I should say. And then you can take your candle color, whatever that's going to be, and start with a chain 3 in the corner. We're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochets into this corner space. All right, we're going to double crochet into the first 3 stitches. Now you're not going to skip the hidden half double crochet, and by that I mean a lot of times when you make a half double crochet and then you put something in the corner, the half double crochet actually goes to the right of the stitch instead of the left of the stitch like normal. So you're going to want to pull this aside and make sure that you get into this stitch right here. Don't skip that. So you will double crochet into that first half double crochet plus the next 2. You will chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go ahead and double crochet into the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will say in this row, make sure that your chains are fairly loose, because we're going to be, if you get them very tight, it'll pull your corners really tight, especially with the chain 4 right here. But we're going to be doing a chain 5 in between each of our candles. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double crochet into the next 4. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double into 4. Chain 5. Skip 4. Double in 4. Chain 5. 4 and 5. Skip 4. We're just going to do this a couple more times. I'm going to do the corner with you, and then I'll let you finish up this round by yourself. Chain 5. Skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here's our last candle. And we're going to chain 4 loosely, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and double into the last 3. And in your corner, do 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. Alrighty, that established pattern that we just did on this side, go ahead and repeat it for the next 3. And when you get up over here, you're going to finish up the same way, chain 4, skip these last 2, this one, and double into the last 3, slip stitching with your first chain 3, which acts as our double crochet. Don't cut this color off because we're going to continue with it in the next round. Okay, round 26 is done, and before you move on, make sure that you have 34 double crochets going all the way across. All right, round 27, we're going to slip stitch our way over to the corner, and we're going to chain 7. This is going to count as a double crochet plus a chain 4. Now double crochet in that same corner. Double crochet into 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to keep it nice and loose. And now double crochet into 4. This should be a fairly simple row for you because all we're going to do is chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and skipping everything in between, we're going to double into the next 4. Just a couple more candles to do. I just want to get over to the first corner with you. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and we're at the last chain, so this is going to be a chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, make it loose, and then double in the last 5. And don't forget, this corner is different, so you're going to do 1 double, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and another double. That's your corner for this particular round. All right, keep going. When you get up over here, you're going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of your original chain 7 because that's where your double crochet is. All right, I'll see you over here. Alrighty, I have finished round 27 and we're going to do the last round of white. This is what's going to be what turns these into candles. I slip stitched into my chain 4 area already. So we're going to start with a chain 1 and a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in this corner. Then we're going to single into 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, chain 1. Now I want you to single crochet around both chain 4s. So go around both sets and do a regular old single crochet. Okay, that'll pull that up. Then you're going to chain 2. You'll single crochet into 2, because not into these guys, but into your actual stitches here. Chain 1, single into the next 2. What this chain 1 is doing is giving you a space when you come back through here in the next round. This is where your flame is going to go. Chain 2, single crochet around both chains, chain 2, single into, chain 1, single into, and you'll just keep repeating this across. So chain 2, single around both chains, chain 2, single into, chain 1, single into, chain 2, go around your chains, and just keep doing that across. Okay, we are up to that last chain 4. We're going to chain 2 one more time, go around both chain 4s, then you'll chain 1 and single in the last 6. Your corner is going to be a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. But go ahead and continue this all the way around. What you're doing here is you're creating your candle, and then our next round is going to be, remember, we've got this little chain 1 space right here. This is where our flame is going to go. I'm going to be using gold for that. You can use whatever color you want, but I'll meet you back up over here. This is where we started. Go ahead and slip stitch to this first single crochet, and you can cut this color off because this is the last round that we're using the candle color on. Okay, round 28 is done, and we are going to start on the very last section of our candles, starting with one of the chain 3 corners. Go ahead and join with another chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochets. We're going to double into 7. Five, 6, and 7. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to skip all of this in between and hop all the way over here to our chain 1 space. We're going to put a bobble in there. So yarn over, go through the hole, yarn over and pull up. Do that a total of 4 times. 3 and 4. You should have 9 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yarn over and pull through all 9 loops, chain 1. Then you will chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and bobble in the next chain 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Through all 9 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. In the chain 1 space, bobble. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 and 4. See how that makes a little flame at the top of your candle? Go into that last chain 1. We're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip 3 single crochets and the chain spaces. So there's 1, 2, 3 single crochets in all these chain spaces. Basically jump over to the single crochets over here and double in the last 7. Six and 7. All right, you're going to throw 2 doubles, chain 3, 2 doubles in each of your corners. And here we have our flame row. Okay, so keep going around. This is going to repeat this very simple row all the remaining 3 sides. When you get over here, slip stitch to your first chain 3. That acts as your first double crochet. Don't cut this off because you're going to use this same color for the next round because it helps to hide these chains and it'll create a nice straight edge for you to be able to start working the next week installment. Alrighty, round 29 is done. I've gone ahead and slip stitched into my corner and I've chained 1. We're going to single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in this corner. Go ahead and put a single into every double. And then when we start working around the chains, each chain 6, remember we did one at the beginning of the row and at the end of the row, each chain 6 is going to have 6 single crochets going around the chain. And every chain 7 is going to have 7 single crochets going around the chain. Don't work into the chain, work around it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip the flame and put 7 single crochets around the chain 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skipping the flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just skipping right over every flame. Alrighty, I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish this up. This is a nice simple row. Slip stitch, not single. Slip stitch to this first single crochet. You can go ahead and cut it off because we're not using this color. And thank you for doing week 2 with me. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I'll see you next week.